We were already proving with archaeological evidence.
This is Cleopatra, the working queen.
In the heart of the enigmatic sands of Egypt, where history and mystery collide, lie discoveries that have left scientists baffled and intrigued. In this extraordinary exploration, we unveil the secrets hidden beneath the sands of Egypt, secrets that continue to challenge our understanding of ancient civilizations. But could it be that the ancient Egyptians possessed knowledge and technology far beyond what we've credited them for? And what of that ancient Book of the Dead, rumored to guide departed souls into the afterlife? Join us on an expedition of discovery as we unveil 15 enigmatic revelations that have sent shivers down the spines of scientists and researchers. Number 15. Cleopatra's potential escape route revealed. Throughout history, going way back to the very first societies, the Egyptians built amazing things like fancy houses, burial places, and giant triangular structures. These creations were so special and fancy that they were super important in the olden days. In this cool, ancient Egyptian world, there's always been a mystery about where Cleopatra, a famous queen, was buried when she died a long, long time ago. But recently, something surprising happened in Egypt that made smart people who study history rethink where Cleopatra might be resting forever. A team of people who study old stuff, called archaeologists, dug up a long tunnel that leads to a bunch of rooms in the remains of a very old city called Topos Iris Magna. This place is about 30 miles to the west of Alexandria. What's really interesting is that they found something super special under an old Egyptian building. A tunnel that might take us to Cleopatra's lost burial place. This tunnel was carefully carved into the rock and is about 43 feet below the ground, which is like 13 meters down. Inside these rooms, they found a bunch of old things like coins and statues from Cleopatra's time. This interesting collection suggests that maybe this tunnel was like a secret way for Cleopatra and her family to escape from Alexandria. If this idea is true, it means there's a good chance Cleopatra's tomb is hidden in this tricky tunnel system, which is really exciting. This big discovery has made people who love history very excited and curious about what it means for our understanding of Cleopatra's life and the time she lived in. The tunnel itself is super long, about 4,300 feet, and it's about 43 feet below the surface of the old temple in Topos Iris Magna. The archaeologists also found some special old things in there, like coins that have pictures of Cleopatra and Alexander the Great, and two heads made of a special kind of stone called alabaster. One looks like a creature with a lion's body and a person's head, and the other is from a time when Cleopatra's family was in charge. Number 14. The Book of the Dead. This book holds significant historical importance as a compilation of ancient Egyptian writings designed to guide departed souls into the afterlife. This sacred text comprises spells and prayers intended to assist individuals in navigating the challenges of the underworld. It was transcribed onto papyrus scrolls and meticulously preserved in Egypt during the New Kingdom period, spanning from approximately 1550 BC to 1070 BC. This venerable artifact serves as a rich source of insights into the past, functioning as a comprehensive manual for the post-mortem journey. It comprises chapters and spells brimming with knowledge to ensure a successful passage through the underworld. The Book of the Dead is not a single volume, but rather a collection of writings crafted to aid ancient Egyptians in their safe transition to the afterlife. It is deeply rooted in early Egyptian beliefs, elucidating the post-death experience and the roles of deities. Additionally, this compendium includes hymns and invocations dedicated to the numerous deities venerated by the ancient Egyptians, surpassing 2,000 in number. The papyrus used for this purpose is notably remarkable, as it was derived from the versatile and abundant papyrus plants flourishing along the Nile River. This material played a pivotal role in documenting and safeguarding texts across various domains of ancient Egypt. Within the Book of the Dead, potent magical incantations offered the promise of an enduring existence in the afterlife to the living individual. This text served various purposes, including guiding souls through the complexities of the netherworld. It was entombed alongside the deceased to provide guidance and protection on their journey beyond life. The collection encompasses numerous magical spells, drawing parallels to coffin texts from around 2000 BCE and pyramid texts from 2400 BCE, as well as containing hymns dedicated to sun deities. Multiple authors, compilers, and sources contributed to this intricate work, with scribes carefully inscribing the text onto papyrus scrolls adorned with colorful illustrations. Notably, original copies have yet to be discovered within Egyptian tombs. It was first catalogued by Carl Richard Lepsius, a German Egyptologist, in 1842. The Book of the Dead held profound significance in the lives of ancient Egyptians, shedding light on their beliefs regarding the afterlife. Number 13, a massive statue in Cairo slum. Deep beneath the busy streets of a crowded neighborhood in Cairo, something incredible was found. A massive statue measuring 26 feet in height resting in water underground. The Ministry of Antiquities described this discovery as extraordinary and one of the most important findings ever. Experts in archaeology believe that this statue likely represents the famous Pharaoh Ramses II, a powerful ruler in ancient Egypt more than 3,000 years ago. The unveiling of this statue took place near the ruins of Ramses II's temple in the ancient city of Heliopolis, which is now part of modern-day Cairo's eastern area. This location adds a lot of historical significance to the discovery. Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great, was part of Egypt's 19th dynasty and had a reign marked by successful military campaigns and the expansion of Egyptian territories stretching from Syria to Nubia. When the statue's head was lifted out of the ground using a strong forklift, it left spectators in awe and filled with deep respect, creating a shared moment of wonder. Additionally, during the same expedition led by both Egyptian and German researchers, another life-sized upper portion of a statue made of limestone was revealed. It's believed that this statue might depict Ramses II's grandson, Pharaoh Seti II, considering its location in a sun temple in the same city, which is a testament to Ramses II's greatness. This temple, originally constructed by Ramses II himself, was once one of the grandest structures in Egypt, even surpassing the Karnak Temple in Luxor. Although the ravages of time have affected it, the remaining parts of the temple still carry echoes of its past glory, and some of its stones have been repurposed in the development of Cairo. Number 12. Reinterpreting ancient Egyptian mummification. In the distant past, there was a belief that the ancient Egyptians mummified their deceased primarily to maintain the body's physical form. However, researchers from the Manchester Museum at the University of Manchester have uncovered a profound revelation. Mummification served a much deeper purpose. It was not merely about preserving the body. It was a captivating ceremonial process designed to lead the departed towards a profound spiritual connection with the divine. This astonishing revelation has come to light through an engaging exhibition titled Golden Mummies of Egypt, presented by the University of Manchester's team. The origin of this misconception can be traced back to Victorian-era scholars who erroneously linked mummification to the preservation of fish with salt. In reality, the Egyptians used a remarkable substance known as natron, a naturally occurring mineral abundant in the vicinity of the majestic Nile's lake beds. Natron played a crucial role in mummification, possessed purifying properties, and was even involved in sacred temple rituals. Its significance was such that it was applied to the statues of Egyptian deities. This groundbreaking revelation forces us to completely revise our understanding of mummies. The ancient Egyptians' focus was not solely on preserving physical bodies, but on guiding the departed towards a transcendent state and a connection with the divine. This extraordinary discovery has the potential to reshape the way we teach this captivating subject in educational settings and challenges the very foundations of our knowledge about mummies. Number 11. Ancient Egyptian billboards. In the continuous effort to uncover the mysteries of ancient Egypt, a remarkable find has emerged from the sandy depths. Imagine this: enormous hieroglyphs, like a canvas for archaeologists, have revealed their stories in the ancient city of El Kab. These gigantic symbols, resembling monumental artwork, were unearthed through a collaboration between Yale University and the Royal Museum of Art and History in Belgium. These larger-than-life symbols stand tall, measuring approximately 21.7 inches in height and date back 5,200 years. A tableau of 4 signs etched from right to left adorns this stone canvas. The image comes to life, a bull's head atop a short pole, flanked by saddle-billed storks cradling an ibis bird. The entire display spans 27.5 inches, weaving a captivating tale through the sands of time. There was once a debate about their age, but John Coleman Darnell, a Yale professor who co-directed the El Kab Desert Survey, is unwavering. He asserts that they were created around 3,252 BCE, hearkening back to the earliest Egyptian symbols. What distinguishes these monumental carvings is their immense size. Unlike the small inch-high hieroglyphs, these characters were designed to command attention from a distance, serving as ancient billboards communicating across time. This discovery reveals a remarkable revelation, that the ancient Egyptians used their hieroglyphs not only on small pieces of parchment, but also on monumental stones, leaving a legacy for future generations to decipher. Through these carvings, the secrets of Egypt come to light, unveiling the extensive scope of their written language, spanning both geography and time. Number 10. King Tutankhanum's Dagger. King Tutankhamun left behind a remarkable legacy filled with extraordinary wonders that defy the passing of time. Among the valuable items found in his tomb, there was a unique dagger that held hidden mysteries and revealed its origin from outer space. This dagger was not merely a practical tool, but also a symbol of his rule, recounting stories of both kings and meteorites. Picture this astonishing scene. A blade made from a rare type of iron, not forged on Earth, but crafted from the fiery core of a meteorite. Scientists, utilizing advanced X-ray technology from the Polytechnic University of Milan, studied the dagger's composition. The outcome displayed a composition consisting of 10% nickel and 0.6% cobalt, characteristic of its extraterrestrial heritage. However, this cosmic narrative wasn't only written in iron. It echoed like a harmonious melody in the cosmos. By comparing the dagger with 11 metallic meteorites, researchers discovered similarities in their elemental makeup, creating a celestial connection that transcends time. The significance of this revelation lies in its power to eliminate uncertainties. The origins of this iron blade had long been a subject of debate and speculation. The portable X-ray fluorescent spectrometry acted as a guiding light, unveiling the truth and dispelling any lingering doubts. This ancient blade from around the 14th century BC was found next to Tutankhamun, close to his mummy's leg. Its handle is fancy, covered in gold with a crystal knob showing how rich the king was. The golden cover of the blade had hidden stories with designs of feathers, lilies, and a fierce jackal. Another golden blade was under it, near his belly. Its shine shows how rare iron was back then. Iron was even more precious than gold during that time, especially for rich people who used it for decoration. What's interesting is that iron was valued not just because it was rare, but also because it needed very high heat to shape. This super hot furnace was a test of skill and a sign of human creativity. Number 9. The Hidden Library of Knowledge. The famous Library of Knowledge has fascinated many people throughout history. It's like a mystery that has puzzled people for a very long time. According to legend, it's said to be hidden below the Sphinx in an intricate maze, where the Hall of Records is believed to be located. This underground place is said to hold extremely important information. Inside Teti's pyramid in Saqqara, there are mysterious rooms that suggest an ancient tradition. Pharaohs were buried with knowledge, and ancient symbols suggest a connection to the stars and passing power to other realms. There are even spells that promise to bring pharaohs back to life, like secrets from a very long time ago. People have wondered whether those who sought this knowledge were simply drawn in by rumors, or if this is a real part of history, a way of passing knowledge through burial rituals. The desire to find answers is a natural part of human curiosity. Modern exploration of this idea started with Edgar Cayce, a faith healer from America. He claimed that there was a hall of records under the Sphinx that held knowledge from ancient times. He said this after being in a trance-like state and believed he was a priest from Atlantis in a past life. He gave directions on how to find this hidden place, and this led to ongoing quests to discover it. However, there's controversy surrounding all of this. At one point, a drill was used to try to find the library under the Sphinx, creating a 7-meter hole, but the library remained hidden. Seismic tests suggested there might be chambers, but they seemed to be formed by nature, not man-made. Authorities stepped in because preserving the Sphinx and the potential Hall of Records was very important. Being careless in the search could have damaged both the monument and any hidden knowledge. Number 8. Queen Nefertiti's mummy leg. In the midst of uncovering the splendid secrets of ancient times, there's also a darker story to tell, one about thieves and criminals who cast shadows on the treasures of the past. Picture the once rich tombs now empty, their treasures stolen by these history thieves. Sometimes, even the mummies that rested there mysteriously vanish. Perhaps these ancient criminals wanted a collection of mummies, a group of the long dead frozen in time. Now let's turn to the story of Queen Nefertari, a significant figure in ancient Egyptian politics. She was the enigmatic wife of King Ramses II and held a strong influence behind the scenes. Her final resting place, known for its beautiful wall paintings, was in the Valley of Queens. Unfortunately, this sacred chamber was robbed long before Ernesto Schiaparelli discovered it in 1904. Like an archaeologist carrying a torch, he ventured into the depths and found a room that had been emptied of its valuable items. Among the few remaining relics were a pair of sandals and some leg bones, remnants of a bygone era. Yet, a question lingered like an ancient puzzle. Did these leg bones truly belong to the queen? Researchers used scientific tools like X-rays, radiocarbon dating, and chemical analysis to delve into the past. They discovered signs of mild arthritis on the knees, evidence of the passage of time and a well-lived life, possibly between the ages of 40 and 60. Various theories and discussions emerged, creating a chain of possibilities. After this extensive investigation, archaeologists eventually reached a conclusion. These limbs likely belonged to Queen Nefertari herself. This intricate dance between science and history allowed us to identify Nefertari through the lens of time. Number 7. The Lost Golden City. A remarkable archaeological discovery unfolded when researchers stumbled upon a vanished city that had been lost for over 3,000 years. This city, known as the Lost Golden City, carries immense historical significance, akin to the excitement generated by the discovery of Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb. Interestingly, the researchers weren't initially searching for this city when, in September 2020, they began their quest to uncover King Tutankhamun's mortuary temple on Luxor's western bank. However, fate intervened, and they unearthed something even more extraordinary. Almost as if guided by ancient whispers, their efforts revealed an entire metropolis emerging from beneath the sands. In April 2021, the renowned Egyptologist Zahi Hawass unveiled the city's name, Aten. Aten had once thrived under the rule of King Amenhotep III during the 18th dynasty, nestled in the heart of Luxor's southern region. Aten's historical significance lies in its role as a hub of administration and industry during a time when Egypt enjoyed immense wealth. The excavation, scheduled to commence between the temples of Amenhotep III and King Ramses III in September, provides a unique opportunity to peel back the curtain of time. The city has been remarkably well preserved, offering an archaeological marvel for researchers. Its rooms and walls are brimming with artifacts and tools that provide a glimpse into daily life from centuries ago. These artifacts include colored pottery, jewelry, and mud bricks imprinted with seals bearing the name of Amenhotep III. However, the story is far from complete. Aten's sands hold secrets yet to be revealed. Within this ancient city lie untouched tombs and crypts filled with treasures beyond imagination. As archaeologists embark on this journey, they are essentially painting a picture of the past, showcasing human ingenuity and a long-lost era etched in the sands of time. Number 6. Falcon Shrine. In a surprising turn of events, a team of researchers embarked on an expedition to the ancient Egyptian port of Berenike and stumbled upon a captivating falcon shrine that dates back 1,700 years. Upon entering the shrine, their attention was immediately drawn to an unusual pedestal adorned with 15 headless falcons, elegantly perched upon it. This sight was truly extraordinary. However, the surprises didn't end there. Within the shrine's impressive contents, they also came across a stone monument featuring 2 mysterious and unfamiliar deities. Adding to the intrigue, an iron harpoon was discovered nearby, further deepening the enigma of the scene. The researchers were left pondering the significance of these findings. Why were the falcons without heads, and what was the purpose of the harpoon? Their curiosity was piqued by a Greek inscription in one of the rooms, which read, "It is wrong to boil a head here." Experts have put forth various theories. Some believe the falcons may have been offerings to a deity with a falcon's head, while others consider the harpoon as a sacred offering. Yet, the prohibition against boiling heads adds an extra layer of mystery to the puzzle. This amazing find reveals new things about the complex religious beliefs in the ancient port city of Berenike. The headless falcons, mysterious writings, and mix of different beliefs there raise many questions about their rituals and interesting religious practices. What's even more incredible is how well these artifacts were kept over time. They let us see into the past and learn about the diverse beliefs and customs in Berenike. This adds to our historical knowledge in an enchanting and fascinating way. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. It's time for today's discussion. A team of courageous archaeologists recently found a rectangular box-like item with a rough, rocky outer layer that had been concealed underwater for an unknown number of years. This object carried an enigmatic quality, and its coarse exterior gave a glimpse into the remarkable tales it contained. It held significance beyond being a mere item. It served as a connection to civilizations of the past, long vanished. The archaeologists put in persistent effort, recognizing the importance of their findings. With resolute determination, they employed a substantial crane to hoist the artifact from the sea. Its weight exceeded that of 2 fully grown African elephants. This discovery left the team in a state of wonderment. How did something of such substantial size come to rest beneath the ocean? What narratives were encapsulated within this item? Which forgotten societies had left their imprints on its stony surface? The mysteries of the artifact remained veiled, ready to be unveiled, and the team stood ready to embark on an expedition of revelation, poised to uncover the enigmas of a distant era. Feel free to share your thoughts regarding this ancient artifact in the comments section below. Number 5. Tomb of King Tutankhamun's wife. The story of Tutankhamun's death and the discovery of his tomb has been known for a long time. But did you also know that there was a young queen named Ankhesenamun with him? Yes, Tutankhamun had a wife named Ankhesenamun, and her existence is mysterious and intriguing. She was born to the pharaoh Akhenaten and Nefertiti, and she is an important figure in history. However, we're not sure about her family background. Was she Tutankhamun's sister or half-sister? The details are unclear. Over time, we've learned some things about their life together. We can see Ankhesenamun's journey through ancient artworks. She started as a baby in her mother's arms and grew up attending important events with her parents. She became connected to Tutankhamun, probably marrying him when they were both very young. This made Tutankhamun a king at just 8 years old, with Ankhesenamun as his wife. Their partnership was more than just a marriage. It was seen as something blessed by the gods. Ankhesenamun had an important role in diplomacy, religious ceremonies, and governing. Recently, a new discovery has been made, a tomb in the Valley of the Kings that might belong to her. Dr. HAWARA, an expert in Egyptian history, suggests that this tomb next to the pharaoh's tomb could be hers. The tomb contains valuable objects and hints that Ankhesenamun was there. She isn't hidden from history. She's shown on the back of Tutankhamun's golden throne in an anointing ritual. History brings together her story as a queen and a priestess closely linked to the fate of a young king. Number 4. Egypt's oldest tomb oriented to the winter solstice. In the depths of history, archaeologists made a significant discovery, an ancient tomb in Egypt that stands as a remarkable example of precision and cosmic harmony. This sacred place, the oldest of its kind, was meticulously designed to align with the sunrise during the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. As the first light of day broke, The sun's gentle rays illuminated this revered location, which was destined to hold the statue of a highly esteemed governor from the city of Elephantine, who lived during Egypt's 12th dynasty, approximately around 1830 BCE. The enigmatic layout of this tomb was brought to life by a brilliant Egyptian architect armed with a 2-cubit measuring rod, a 3-foot staff, a square, and traditional robes. Together, they embarked on a mathematical journey. The outcome was a chapel perfectly oriented to match the sun's movements, serving as a tribute to the governor's statue. Through precise calculations, this tomb symbolized the cycle of the sun, a beautiful rhythm of rebirth and renewal. The winter solstice, a significant moment of luminosity, represented the sun's victory over darkness. As the days grew longer, it echoed the ancient belief in resurrection. In contrast, the summer solstice aligned with the annual flood of the Nile River, symbolizing a celebration of life's essential flow. Number 3. The Labyrinth of HAWARA. Nestled within the sand lies the Pyramid of HAWARA, a remarkable structure built by Pharaoh Amenemhat III during the 12th dynasty. This pyramid, known as the Black Pyramid, stands apart due to its rugged and natural appearance, constructed from brick stones and covered in limestone. Yet, the true marvel is hidden beneath the desert's embrace. Beneath the sand surrounding the pyramid, a fascinating archaeological find challenges our understanding of ancient history. Allow us to introduce you to the Labyrinth of HAWARA, an underground complex uncovered by courageous archaeologists in 2008. This legendary maze, shrouded in legend and mentioned by ancient historians like Herodotus, is described as an extraordinary structure filled with numerous chambers. Once believed to be mere tales, this labyrinth could potentially unlock the secrets of forgotten civilizations and powerful empires that existed before recorded history. When envisioning the labyrinth, picture a vast network of chambers and corridors. It is believed to have 12 courts with impressive gates and 2 types of chambers, those above ground and those concealed below. While we've explored some upper chambers, the underground ones are still a big mystery. People have tried to make a map of the labyrinth using old writings, but we still don't know what's hidden under all that sand in HAWARA. Even though it's been thousands of years, the Pyramid of HAWARA and the puzzling labyrinth below it is still fascinating. They make us think about the deep secrets from ancient times, and we can't wait to uncover them one day. Number 2. A mummy wrapped in foreign PAPE. In 1848, an individual named Mahalo Barak, who held a position in Croatia, embarked on a journey that ultimately led to a captivating discovery. His travels took him to Alexandria, Egypt, where he acquired a sarcophagus containing the remains of a female mummy. This acquisition marked the mummy's entry into the pages of history. It's important to note that this occurred during a period known as Egyptomania, sparked by Napoleon's Egyptian campaign in 1798, which fascinated Europe with all things Egyptian. Upon returning to Vienna, Barak unveiled the mummy in his own living space, encasing it within a glass display. This act effectively captured the allure of ancient Egypt. Following Barak's passing, his collection of artifacts was passed on to his brother, a priest. Eventually, these items found their way to the Archaeological Museum of Zagreb, previously known as the State Institute of Croatia, Slovenia, and Dalmatia. The true significance of the mummy's linen wrappings remained dormant for many years. It wasn't until these wrappings reached the Institute that scholars discovered inscriptions on them. Initially believed to be Egyptian hieroglyphs, it took a decade for researchers to recognize their true nature as Etruscan. These wrappings, now referred to as the Linen Book of Zagreb, emerged as the longest-known Etruscan text, dating back to the 3rd century BC. This extraordinary find, the only known linen book from that era, serves as a linguistic gateway to the Etruscan civilization, a group whose intricate customs would later influence the Romans. Paleographic analysis dates the book to around 250 BC, and it makes reference to local Etruscan deities. Its origins are linked to the region of southeast Tuscany near Lake Trasimeno, where Etruscan cities once thrived. After centuries of silence, this linen book now whispers about the enigmatic civilization that once flourished in Italy. Number 1. Mummified and preserved fetuses. The ancient Egyptians were well known for preserving their bodies. However, almost a century ago, archaeologists made a troubling discovery. They found that the Egyptians also preserved unborn babies. Approximately 100 years ago, British archaeologists stumbled upon a small coffin in Giza. This coffin was housed in a museum in Cambridge and remained unnoticed for some time. Initially, it was believed to contain mummified organs, but recent CT scans revealed that it held a fetus. This is the first confirmed Egyptian mummy of this type, estimated to be between 16 and 18 weeks old. Julie Dawson, who leads the museum's conservation efforts, described it as a remarkable discovery that provides insight into how the ancient Egyptians regarded unborn children. Researchers believe the fetus was the result of a miscarriage. The mummified fetus was discovered in a deteriorating cedar wooden coffin measuring 17 inches long. It had been carefully wrapped and secured with bandages, then coated with black molten resin. When the coffin was re-examined at Cambridge University, micro-CT scans revealed detailed images of the tiny human body beneath the bandages. The scans showed 5 fingers on each hand and 5 toes on each foot. The long bones of the arms and legs were also visible, with the fetus having its arms crossed over its chest. Previously, slightly older mummified fetuses had been found in a tomb. These fetuses, discovered in individual coffins in King Tutankhamun's tomb, were between 25 and 37 weeks old. Their discovery in 1922 raised suspicions that they might be Tutankhamun's stillborn children, as there was no previous indication that the king, who passed away more than 3,000 years ago, had any offspring. DNA samples were taken from the fetuses to determine their actual relationship to Tutankhamun. Which of these discoveries did you find the most unsettling and mysterious? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.